more of our continuing coverage of the 2012 Olympic Games in London. We're talking to the head women's soccer coach in Indiana. He's got a student athlete who's going to be participating in the women's soccer tournament at the Olympic Games. Head coach Mick Lyon, thanks for joining us. And coach, got to be excited for Orie Herrera. Speak to what kind of player she has been for your program, and she's actually going to be coming back this fall.
Yes, she's got one more season with us, so we're excited for her return. She'll come back a little bit late since we start July 31st, and she's going to be getting back probably about, I think, the 12th or 13th of August. And but it's very, very exciting for the whole team, the program, to have a student athlete in the Olympic Games representing Colombia. But it's exciting all around.
She's played well on the international level for Colombia. Just a couple of days ago against Brazil, she popped in a goal.
Yeah, it was great. It was when I got the clip of her goal. It was a just quintessential Orie goal. You know, great ball fed into her. I mean, she has such a real positive touch. When she feels like she's going to goal to score, her first touch is so positive towards a goal. You could just tell from that first touch she was setting herself up. I mean, and she just crushed it into the far post. I mean, I think the goalkeeper, she dove and caught the ball coming back out the goal almost. I mean, it was hit with some big time power. So it's pretty excellent to watch.
High quality women's soccer in the Big Ten Conference, no doubt, but even amongst that competition, when you watch Orie play, the athleticism really stands out. Both her speed and especially her strength, people just bounce off of her.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see that with the rest of the team. There are one or two girls who have that physical presence, but Orie absolutely stands out with that team. Her ability to hold the ball, maintain you know, it's so important when she plays as one of the two front players. Ball's being played into your front player. If they don't have that ability to hang on to the ball, to allow players to come up in support, get players ahead of the ball, then they have no chance of maintaining possession. And she does a very nice job of that. I think yesterday I watched online the game against New Zealand, and she came on. They gave a few other players some time in that game, and you could just tell from when she subbed in, she played, I think, the last 20 minutes, 25 minutes. I mean, she just totally changed the game for them because she was able to hang on to the ball. And that, without a doubt, she came here pretty physical, strong player, but the development she's achieved here at IU through you know, the resources that we have really helped her establish herself as an elite player.
She's actually had a pretty amazing 6 months or so. She was featured on NPR's All Things Considered, and now she's going to the Olympic Games. Taking it all in stride, is she?
She's an incredible, humble young lady. That's what I really, one of the things I really like about her, and I think one of the things why she has really, you know, maintained herself within the squad is because she is very humble. You know, she knows she's a very talented player, but she also recognizes that if she doesn't score in goals in games, if she doesn't get points on the board, she's letting the side down. And she wants more out of herself. And I think that humbleness that she has, it's sometimes very difficult in a team to be a highlighted and elite player. You know, to be able to take that on your back and say, okay, it's not all about me. And she does a great job of that. She, you know, when she came back from the World Cup, she even said to me, she asked me if people would stop referring to her being at the World Cup, because she said, I want to be part of the team. And I said, okay, we've spent a couple of weeks talking about the World Cup. Now we're so proud of you, but we'll drop that right now, because she just wanted to be known as, you know, Orie Velasquez, a member of the IU soccer team.
You mentioned the word pride. You're actually heading overseas to watch her compete. You're going to see some games in Scotland, it's my understanding.
Correct, yes. I told Doria a challenge for her a couple of years ago. I said, if you want to try and make the the World Cup team, the national team to get onto the Olympics, I'll go full out helping you achieve that physically, skill, all those things. And I promise that I will attend one of those 2 events. So I have to hold up my side of the bargain. I didn't go to Germany last year when she made the World Cup team, and now she's going to the Olympics. I said, yeah, absolutely, I'm buying my ticket. In fact, before she got announced for the full squad of 18, I'd already bought my ticket, gave her a little pressure and emailed her, said, hey, I dropped a few dollars on a plane ticket and I've bought my tickets to get in because I'm confident you'll make it. And so I'm going to nip over there. Her group that she plays with, which is USA, France and North Korea and Colombia, that group, pot of 4, their first 2 games are at Hampden Park, which is the national stadium of Scotland in Glasgow. I'll nip over there, get there on the 25th, and watch a game that evening at Hampden Park, then spend a couple of days probably recovering, actually getting ready for pre-season because we start the 31st. And then the 28th, 5 o'clock, they play the United States, and that'll be pretty special. Then the next day I fly back here to just do the last minute prep for our pre-season. So getting a couple of games, watching her play will be pretty special. The nice part then, I mean, she playing at Hampden Park, I mean, it's the Wembley of Scotland. I mean, you go online and look at that facility, it is just absolutely world class. So I know she'll really enjoy that. And then the tradition of the next place she plays is St. James Park, which is the home of Newcastle United. And in football terms, I mean, that's just a mecca. And she's going to get to play on their pitch, their stadium, in their 3rd game. That's pretty awesome. I'm extremely jealous. Extremely jealous. I never played in either of those places. Played at Wembley, which was, I mean, it was breathtaking. So I know that she'll take it all in, and the experience of her playing will be great. And hopefully, when she comes back, she'll you know, make that part of her game while she's playing for us this in her senior season.
Last question for you about Orie before we let you go here. With her relative youth amongst her peer group competing in the Olympics in her sport, her trajectory as a player consistently improving, this could be the first of a couple Olympic games for Orie.
Oh, definitely. I would say so. You know, the nice part is that the Colombian national team, I think, has progressively just gotten a little bit better and a little bit better worldwide. You know, they're striving to be that. Probably never going to make that first team in South America because you've got fighting behind Brazil. But if they can be in the top 2, so you know, staying ahead of the Argentina and Chile, who are also very strong programs or strong countries, I think they have that opportunity. And then it comes down to desire with all those Olympians. You know, how long do you want to continue your career? Hopefully for her, once she finishes playing here, we've talked about her going professional. Certainly has the talent to do that. And we're putting some things in place so that once she's finished playing, she'll have that chance. And I think if she continues to play at a high professional level, it'd be pretty sweet to see her play in 2 or 3 World Cups and Olympic Games.
Orie Herrera, watch her in the Olympic Games in London in 2012, and then at Armstrong Stadium several times over the course of the fall to watch Mick Lyon's Hoosiers go at it.